until feeling switch, and then it's whoa, 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 whoa.
One down, runner at first. Here's a speed threat, James Outman. In the air out to center, and there's two away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. First offering misses the mark. And a foul ball. Ground ball, Alonso. Now he launches a throw over his head.
They're going to tag him with the error right there. That's the right ruling. So still no hits for the offense, but maybe this free base runner gives him something to get up for. It also forces him to work out of the stretch now on the mound, so we'll see how it affects him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Back here in Queens, here's Starling Marte. The pitch. Makes the grab, one down.
I mean, he's pitching right now like a guy who doesn't have more than a 93-mile-per-hour fastball at best.
Fought off foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Alonso started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. There's a strike. And that one handled. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Betts in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And it's 1-1. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher
got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the...
Got it. That set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes a pitch. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out.
I like to believe his time with Mark Burley and the Chicago White Sox helped the young Chris Sale really develop this tempo that has produced a lot of success over his career.
Probably no better example of a guy in recent memory who liked to work very quickly, better than Mark Burley. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Out towards right center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. There's a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Next pitch is outside. And misses inside. Bounce to the right side. Toss to Alonso. And a couple of quick outs. So just 4 more outs to get through. And the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
On the ground. McNeil picks it up. Throws to first. 3rd out. Daniel Hudson into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
The pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Freeman makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Hudson goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down. It's Aaron Hicks now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That one lifted to left. Taylor under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. There's a strike.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now here is Miguel Vargas. In there for strike 1. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings, and that's a base hit. And he breaks up the no-hitter in the 9th. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple, tying runs aboard.
Man, this is heartbreaking, Boone. Just heartbreaking. 1 out from a no-no, and he gives up that first hit. Gosh, I'm sure he's just going to be thinking about that last pitch for a long time. So close to making some history.
And now the lefty. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that could certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
And that one is lifted in the air. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. So the New York Mets have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in this division series.
Yeah, and that carries a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them one step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing Game 1 can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little room for error at this point.
So first and second with 2 outs. Max Muncy at the dish. That one fouled off. Smith on second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next pitch way upstairs. Good eye right there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And that's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Push. Can't hold up, and that's a strike. Next pitch is outside. And there's a foul ball. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over. Back here in Queens, Jeff McNeil stands in.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Urias back to work. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Next pitch is popped up. Freeman makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hernandez now at the plate as he thought about that one, but held back. At the belt and fires. Swung on, belted. Peralta going back on this one. Looking up, and he makes the catch on the track. Just back here at Citi Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. And he hits a ground ball right side, sends it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. David Peralta at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Want to know to Freddie Freeman. There's the strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Dodgers down in order. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And a pitch. Ripped to short, Rojas. Over to pick it up. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rojas jumps, throws. What a play. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. The switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ball popped up. Bush makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Mookie Betts. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And it's even up. And he deals. There's the strike.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Struck him out looking. Trace Thompson digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that one. In the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up and makes the grab. 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Verlander, the former Rookie of the Year, over 200 career wins. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 now. Got him. And good work there as he... So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brusdar Graterol.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Yo, 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and Hicks is out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Marte stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Movement in the bullpen. Jimmy Nelson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle, Rojas handles the chance, fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Chris Taylor. Hard ground ball, base now.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. But a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. But a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
That one missing inside. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the dirt, throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
On the ground, 2 ball. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. He Here's the center fielder, David Peralta.
0-1. In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first.
And now this is down for a base hit. One run is in. The relay to the plate, in there. He scores. And they lead by 2. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch just misses. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw is wild and it gets away. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're up by 3. One down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days.
Hernandez makes the catch. Evan Phillips on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
McNeil, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher's going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Bush whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This guy has turned into a beast. It's softly on the ground left side. On the run, throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Mets down to their final out. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. To third, Muncy handles. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers even this series up at a game apiece. So the Los Angeles Dodgers come through with a big win to knot this series at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and they needed this game, Boog. A loss here would have had them in desperation mode. Now they go into game.
Marte up to hit. Bounced up the middle. What a stop. To second, that's 1. On to Freddie. Double play. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on foul.
He's under it. It's short. Puts the squeeze on. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the second baseman, Michael Bush. That's in there. 0-1.
It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north, and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything evens out.
In the air, out towards right center. Hernandez racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next offering is in for a strike. How much did your dress change when it would get cold or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about...
No, I'm talking about
as a player.
when you played back, way back in the day.
Oh, all right. I thought you want to know about my travel gear.
Yeah.
I mean, you go with some long sleeves early on, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, a little cumbersome, but you get used to it. But it's great when you can come out there and let the guns just hang out.
And it drops in. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, remember back in 2018 on August 9th at Toronto, Mookie Betts hit for the cycle. But it wasn't just he hit for the cycle. He needed a home run at his last at-bat in the 9th and delivered. Pitch misses there, and a full count now.
Oh, hitting for the cycle, one of the toughest things to do and most rare thing.
And a swing and a miss, and he's down on strike. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Line and a base hit into right.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Peralta makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Good contact guy, good defender. Up the middle, Rojas gloves it. They get the force out number 3. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Trace Thompson. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Way out front for strike 2. The 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Can't get there. Base hit. Thompson rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 2-0. Oh, the throw is wild. Chris Taylor now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Smith at third with nobody out. Strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Got him swinging. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Muncy up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
.99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Nimmo ranging after it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 3.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Freeman steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Out towards right center field. Peralta should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2. Ripped to right, base hit. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Starling Marte. Next pitch is popped up. Freeman makes the catch, and that'll do. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. Drew Smith takes over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that chance handled. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. David Peralta at the plate. Center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In there, and it's 0-1. Smith measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, out with room to spare. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the 9th, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Gonsolin makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Pete Alonso. And that one lifted in the air center field. Betts settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. Mets down to their final out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers get a shutout on the mound. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have come away with a critical win here to jump out to a 2-1 lead in the series.
Oh, indeed, Boog. This was gut check time. Tied 1-1 in a 5-game series. Game 3.
Here in LA, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And a base hit on the line.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Aaron Hicks at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Yency Almonte getting ready to go. Gratterol getting loose as well. On the ground to second, might be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Popped up. Betts is on the move. And that one gets down. Fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first.
Hammer. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. And it hits the fence. Heading for the plate. Bush with a relay throw. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead. 2 runs come in. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, you know, Walker Buehler's social media handle is in fact Buehler's Day Off 21. Now the 0-1. And fouled off.
Yeah, Boog, that's ironic because he's one of those guys that doesn't take any days off. And if you're on the other side and he's pitching, you might want a day off.
Out there to center. Peralta drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They say it went. Left-hand hitter waits. Muncy hits one in the air. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. And now Michael Bush.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch misses way outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Check swing. Appeal to first. No swing. Just held it back there. This one lifted in the air. Left field. 2 away now. The throw to second.
The center fielder, number 6.
David Peralta at the plate. Left field. Hicks pulls it down, and that is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, out towards left center. And Hernandez is out. And there's 1 down. Here's Francisco Lindor, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Foul ball. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Low throw, and he can't take it out. Late swing, fouled off. Kicks and fires. Popped in the air, left field. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. One error in the inning, but it... Bottom of the sixth, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First offering, misses the mark. This to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, one away. And now it's Mookie Betts. First offering, and it just misses. Chris, you know, it's a little known fact. Mookie Betts' uncle was Terry Shumpert, who played 14 years in the big leagues. Calls it in, 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Trace Thompson. Strike one. Now one out to right. Hernandez on the move. Automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And here it comes. This one popped up. Alonso gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. Back to the top of the Mets order, and next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing wrong. Buehler, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Chris Taylor now on the ground to third. Zips it to first, and that is a big first out. Here comes Max Muncy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Into center. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in for the third out. Dodgers go down. Daniel Hudson on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez for the 4th time tonight.
Right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Miguel back to work. Line drive, that's a base hit. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the...
Whips it to first on the run. And that's an out on the sacrifice. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Here's Mookie now. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing. And thunder in that bat. Hicks is there for it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brusdar Graterol. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Bare hand grab to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bump.
Hammer, base hit. Nimmo around second, headed for third. Nimmo headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Peralta puts it away, and there's one away. Now here's Aaron Hicks. In the air, left field. Taylor settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Starling Marte up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Bounce to third. Tosses to first. Marte retired. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. Welcome back at the plate. Trace Thompson. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And that's a foul ball.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize.
And that one gets down. Fair ball. Around first. Digging for 2. Oh, he throws it away. Around third. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it. The batter now will be Will Smith. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And down on strikes he goes. Ball game. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these 2 teams.
Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 2. On the ground, could be 2. Rojas for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Queens, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The wind to the pitch. One of the things you may notice with Freddie Freeman, he always wears long sleeves. And you go back and remember his mom, Rosemary, she died of melanoma, skin cancer, back in 2000. And that's one of the ways that Freddie honors her every game. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Mookie Betts blasts one out, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Out in front and foul to the left side. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to third. Not in time. He legs it out.
Oh, it's just such a tough play for a third baseman. Fielding on your backhand and then trying to get off such a long throw across the diamond with a quick enough release to get it there in time. Really only the best at the position can pull that off. And I think that extra step to set his feet cost him a little bit right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Rojas makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Comebacker to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next pitch is popped up. Smith moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they go quiet. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Busch. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
On the ground, out to short. To first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there for strike 1. Smash to the left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great.
Can't glove it cleanly. And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Line to left and foul ball. Lindor. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. 10 outs have come from the first pitch, so it's fair to say they're making it too easy on the pitcher by swinging so early.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
That's out to center field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Daniel Hudson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
There's one. On to Freddie. Double play. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to him. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the 8th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. That's inside. So now 1-2. Swing and a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Betts, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. There's the strike. Betts pitch downstairs, and now 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Nimmo ranging back, and that ball is gone.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
He swings and fouls one off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Lined into left center, base hit.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance.